Hello guys, welcome to No Tab Bina Tech on Tube with our series of videos on quizzes regarding IAS International Accounting Standards. And in this video, we're going to take a quiz on IAS-16, which is Property, Plant, and Equipment. So let's see what's the quiz. Under IAS-16, which of the following is not liable as a directly attributable cost of a machine? Initial test batches, site preparation, delivery, estimated dismantling cost. So the second, third, and fourth are directly attributable costs. The first, initial test batches, ain't, so the first is the correct option. When it is fill in the blanks that future economic benefits associated with an asset will flow to the entity and the cost can be fill in the blank made, it should be recognized as an asset. When it is probable that future economic benefits associated with an asset flow to the entity and the cost can be reliably measured, it should be recognized as an asset. If one large asset has a number of individual components with different useful lives, how should this be depreciated? Treat as one asset? No. Break down into different parts? Yes. Expense it all? No. Treat as one asset but disclose in the notes to the financial statements? Not really. You have to break down into different parts, okay, and that would be under the, if it's actually more sort of a construction contract, you have to break it down into different parts. So the second option is the correct one. The purpose of depreciation is so as an asset can be replaced at the end of its useful life. No, the purpose of depreciation is to apportion the cost of an asset to its whole useful life, so that we can avoid the allocation of or the apportionment of the cost at a higher value and during the early life of the period, which must be apportioned equally during the whole full life. So the answer would be false. Which of the following disclosures is not required when an asset is revalued? Name of valuer is not required. Basis use is required. Effective date of revaluation, revaluation surplus, whether valuer was independent, these all are required. The first one is not required. What is the amount an asset could achieve if sold between knowledgeable willing parties in an arm's length transaction? Current value, net present value, written down value, fair value. Fair value is the correct answer. What is the net amount an entity expects to obtain for an asset at the end of its useful life? Residual value, that is the correct answer. What of these is a reliable cost of an asset under IAS-16? Professional fees is a reliable cost. General overheads, initial operating losses, administration expenses are not. A change in a depreciation method is a change in accounting policy? No. A change in accounting estimate? Yes. Change in accounting method? No. Change in accounting standard? No. Which of the following is not a component of cost of an asset? Purchase price, import duties, refundable sales tax, estimate of compulsory future dismantling costs. All purchase price is included, is a component, import duties is a component, refundable sales tax ain't, because we have to recover the sales tax that would be recovered by the entity itself. So this is not the correct answer. or not the correct option as per the question. If an asset increases in value, the increase is noted as an increase in revaluation surplus in the statement of financial position and other comprehensive income in the statement of financial position, other comprehensive income in the statement of comprehensive income. That would be second option. Under IAS-16, which two subsequent accounting treatments are allowed subsequently to initial recognition? Cost model and revaluation are the two allowed treatments. Under IAS-16, if assets are exchanged in an arm's length commercial transaction, their value would be measured at fair value, I believe. Yes. Under IAS-16, how often should the useful life of an asset be reviewed? At least at each financial year end. That is the correct answer. Which of the following is covered by IAS-16? Property, plant and equipment. Assets held for sale are IFRS 5. Biological assets related to agricultural activity is IAS 41. Exploration assets IFRS 6. Office buildings is covered by IAS 16. What is the amount an asset is recognized at in the statement of financial position less any accumulated depreciation or impairment losses? That would be residual value, carrying amount, impairment amount, fair value. That would be the carrying amount, because that would be the residual value, I believe. Asset is recognized at and less impairment losses. That would be the carrying amount. Yes, that would be the carrying amount. Well, which of the following is not an asset that falls under the scope of IAS-16? Tangible assets fall. Assets held for the production or supply of goods or services is correct. Assets held for sale in the normal course of business. This is under IFRS 5. Okay, so this one is not an asset. When an item of property, plant and equipment is revalued, what should be revalued? A selection of assets, the whole class of assets to which it belongs. If an asset decreases in value, the decrease is noted as an expense in the statement of comprehensive income. Yes, it is an expense in the statement of comprehensive income. When an asset is sold or disposed of, which is the gain or loss recognized? Is it simply in profit and loss? You don't have to worry about or think anything else. What is an impairment loss? The amount by which the carrying amount of an asset exceeds the recoverable amount. That is the impairment loss. A company purchases land with an office building. The building has a useful life of 20 years. How should the land be depreciated? Don't depreciate the land. How should an asset be initially recognized in the financial statements? Measured at fair value. It has to be measured at cost. Measured at market value, no. Measured at cost, it has to be initially measured at cost, combining all the components of the cost together. So let's see what is we all have for the next question. Under IAS-16, if an asset is idle, depreciation is paused. No. Depreciation for the entire period does not apply. No. Depreciation continues. Yes. It is not affected if the asset is not in use. Depreciation has nothing to do with it. It's simply the apportionment of the cost for its of an asset for its entire useful life. So it will continue as such. So it has been finished, so it's 100% accurate result, so you don't need to worry about. So what was the time taken? It was just a very quick exercise in terms of IAS-16 property, plant and equipment. So we're going to take some other quizzes on some other remaining standards that we have covered so far in our channel. So I hope that you're going to follow, like, comment and share, and also press a subscribe button along with the notification button. Thank you very much. Take care and have a nice day.